Hey guys, DPG here, and just a short little video that I think is going to rock and possibly ruin or maybe make great your world. And it's really all about where the power is, both in acting and in life. And it's actually where you would guess, but most people don't really have an idea of how to tap into it. So I'm just going to tell you a little story. I have a private coaching client, and she has moved to a medium-sized market where she, according to my instructions, found herself working for one of the biggest entertainment companies in the world, because that's a very smart move. Work for the biggest entertainment companies and you can get jobs that are with the biggest entertainment companies. And of course, you are mobile once you're upwardly mobile, right? Once they know you, like you, and trust you. So she was actually working as an office PA for a show that this network was shooting. And that in itself was a huge coup. But, of course, that's not her final destination. She wanted to go further. So she asked about doing some background work, because she works as an office production assistant, working on a day-to-day basis with producers, directors, the writers, etc. So she gets to know them pretty well. And I've given her this advice all along, which is, if you ask for what you want from the people who are in the lower ranks of the organization, chances are they're going to say no, because they don't understand where the rules came from. They don't understand what they are based on. They just follow them to protect their own ASSESs. Okay? And so I said, listen, if you ask somebody who's a production assistant like you, or a third AD, or production coordinator even, they're probably going to say no to you, because they just don't see the possibilities. They don't see the benefits of helping you out or getting you into things that you weren't hired to do. So I said, you know what? Ask higher ups. So she asked, first thing she did was she wanted to do background, because she'd never been on camera in her life. So she asked a production coordinator or somebody like that, hey, I'd like to do this. They said, oh, I don't know if that's possible. I don't think so. That's not going to work out, because, you are on a schedule, and how are we going to change it, right? All they could see were problems. Not really problems for the company, but problems for that person. So what did my little client do? Well, she went and she asked the first AD. Now, I would have even said, go higher if you can, but she asked the first AD. She said, hey, I'd like to do some background work. What do you think of that? And they went, that sounds great. Let's make it happen. And within a few days, she was getting hair and makeup and costume and all that stuff. And of course, everyone on the production already knew her, so they gave her the VIP treatment. And they, of course, featured her on camera more than everyone else. And everybody around her, all the other background actors, were like, who is this person? Why is she getting treated so well? So she had an amazing time, and she was so excited to tell me about it. And I said, well, guess what? If they'll do that, then when you feel ready, don't you think they'll also do the same thing with your chosen speaking acting role? And she's like, yeah, probably, because she was scared to ask for an acting role in that way as well, because everyone's a little scared to push the boundaries, because they think they're going to lose their job for actually telling somebody that they can help them even more than they already are. But anyway, so that is in her very near future, is to get her first speaking role. And now she's really starting to tap into the power that we all have within us, and that is to simply say, when you can help somebody out in a way that they don't already know, if you don't tell them, then who is going to tell them? How else will they know? So you have to tell people what your dreams are, because they'll probably want to help you fulfill them. And you also have to tell them when you can do something that they aren't aware you can do, or you need to remind them that you can do something, because people aren't thinking about you all the time, despite what we think. People aren't always looking at us and remembering everything we've said about ourselves. Okay, guys? So let me know if this was helpful, beneficial. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and tell your friends about this channel, because we need to inform more actors of their power and how they can grow their careers as quickly as possible, and sort of get off of the teat of headshots and how do I get an agent, and oh my gosh, what did this casting director say? What did that casting director say? You don't need any of that. All you need is yourself, understanding what you're good at, and then make a beeline for the people that can hire you, because they will, because they are waiting to hear from you. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. And if you got any questions, comments, you want to throw me under the bus, or you want to buy me a bus, hit me up at david@hackhollywood.com. Talk to you soon.